What's going on, YouTube? It's Kato Scandal coming back at you live on the tube with my NFC Championship game preview between the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. Coming up this Sunday after the AFC title game. This is going to be I can't root for the 49ers because they knocked out Green Bay. We'll talk about that here in a second. But yeah, let's talk about each team. Let's start with the visiting 49ers. The Niners have been doubted since the playoffs started. San Francisco came in as the 6th seed. They knocked out Dallas, which a lot of people, ran them out of the country per se, that they weren't going to beat Dallas. Dallas was just going to be too much for them. It turned out to be the other way around. Obviously, with 14 seconds or whatever it was, Dak Prescott tried to do a quarterback draw. I didn't see the game. Really don't know what the hell happened with that, what he was even thinking for that matter. And then if that wasn't bad enough, of course, a lot of people, didn't think they were going to go to the top-seeded Packers and beat them at Lambeau, and they did. I've not been shy as it relates to that. I've talked about, Aaron Rodgers. I think he's going to be leaving. I'm quoting it right now with Nathaniel Hackett going to the Broncos. I look for both Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams to go to Denver. I really do. I don't think they're going to be back with Green Bay. But the Niners have been underdogs since the postseason started. I believe they're the underdog here in this game as well. But that's not going to affect them any. I think the Niners are going to rise above the challenge. Jimmy Garoppolo, George Kittle, Deebo Samuel, Eli Mitchell. They've got a lot of great playmakers. It's going to be tough for the Rams. They're going to make it tough for the Rams. This is not a gimme game at all for LA. This is going to be a game that, if the Rams are going to have to play for every inch to get past this pesky little Niners team. You look at Los Angeles, Los Angeles went all in, midway through the season. They went out and they got Von Miller from the Broncos. They ended up, when the Browns released Odell Beckham Jr., they swooped in and got him. The Rams have been doing everything under the sun to prepare themselves for this moment. And it's the moment that they're in. The first team in NFL history to potentially host a NFC Championship game and a Super Bowl in the same season if they get past the Niners. Excuse me. I have the Rams winning this game. Nothing against San Francisco. I mean, San Francisco's probably like, yeah, that's cool. Doubt us. Everybody's been doubting us all year. Not saying the Niners aren't gonna, they can't win. I mean, I said that last week. Packers we're gonna have a field day. Look what happened. Look, I'm a Packers fan. Look where I'm sitting. I'm hanging out. I'm hanging out in my office. I'm upset. I wouldn't say I'm upset. I mean, I'm over it. But I've been wrong on the Niners all postseason. I picked Dallas and I picked Green Bay. Look where I am. But at the end of the day, I mean, like I said, this is what LA was made for. This is what they did. This is why they did what they did all season, is to prepare themselves for this moment. And that moment is upon us right now. NFC Championship game, Matt Stafford. What a resurgence for Matt Stafford. That whole time he was in Detroit playing for the Lions, couldn't get even a scrap at the table. And now here he is, his first ever NFC Championship game, and he's got it at home. The Rams, it's a who's who. Defensively, Aaron Donald, Von Miller, that's like the two catalysts on defense. Offensively, you've got Cam Akers back in the lineup. I'm not sure if Darrell Henderson's going to be playing, and I know he was kind of injured off and on through the season. Obviously, you have, excuse me, you have Cooper Kupp. You have Odell Beckham. You got Van Jefferson. The Lions are Tyler Higbee. You've got playmakers if you're LA, so I mean, like I said, anything other than a Super Bowl berth is an absolute bust for the Los Angeles Rams. That's why I'm all in on LA. Nothing against, the 49ers. And I know somebody's going to put in the comments, well, K-Dog, the 49ers beat the Rams both games. I understand that. And that's impressive in its own right. But again, and this also could be an experience thing too. This is Matt, Jimmy Garoppolo's been in this situation before. Matt Stafford hasn't. Experience could play a heavy part for the 49ers as well. But I've got to go with the hot hand, and as hot as San Francisco has been, Los Angeles has been just a little bit hotter in the last 6 weeks or so. Like I said, I know they lost to the Cardinals there at the end of the season, or I don't remember, but I mean, at the end of the day, I've got to go with LA just because that's who I picked in my predictions video, and I don't want to renege on that. I'm sticking with my gut. We got a Chiefs, Rams, Super Bowl. That's my predictions. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think of that. Can't talk. But anyway, I'm going to hop off here. Got a couple more Do You Remember videos lined up. I'm going to get those knocked out, and then I will be back on with more Final Fantasy 12, the Zodiac Age walkthrough a little bit later on. We're almost wrapping up with that. And then I'm also probably going to start Grand Theft Auto 5, or I'm not sure what the next walkthrough is going to be. I might do a couple different games. Now my cats are chasing each other. But anyway, love you guys so much. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care.